Hey, what's up, everybody? I am out in Cape Coral Police Department area, City Hall area, public areas on Turkey Day. Happy Thanksgiving. I've always been curious on the holidays of like if I know their offices and all public employees are closed, but just out of curiosity, and it makes me wonder if there anybody here in these places or the police department today. Right now, I'm starting at the City Hall in Cape Coral. There's a parking lot area back here. Wasn't too sure if I could come through and if it was public access, but it is public access. And there's no signs here other than there is like I'll have to show it to you at the end, like a Florida statue or something. Like if they ask me to leave, only an officer or somebody authorized asked me to leave, and supposedly I got to leave or I'll be trespassed. And I haven't had anybody out here. I came out here one day and in the daytime and there was some officers sitting there, but I didn't have any issues with those officers. Hopefully everybody's having a good Thanksgiving so far today. I get some people on here to watch. Everybody's eating, waiting, making that turkey. I will tell you, this is the live feed, so hopefully it'll stay up for me out here. Last time I came over here, it dropped out completely. So I've never actually. I've been out to the city hall like in my first few videos, night and day, but I've never actually been over here in the back side of this building where all the employee parking is. But there's nothing saying I can't go back here. There's still public parking back here. This looks like pretty much more maintenance. I think there's some park rangers or whatever. See some park ranger vehicles. I don't know if they have I don't know if they're at a city hall or they have their own little office or whatever. It starts in parks. But yeah, we'll see how it goes on our Thanksgiving Day here to see if they respect my right to public photography. If there's anybody even here. I know if they do have to get called to come out here, they'll probably be pretty pissed off because they're getting away from their bird. But recording in the public never really stops. Even on the cameras they got on their buildings, these never stop 24/7. I can't go as long as they can, but these cameras, but I sure as hell can be out here on the days that not a lot of people aren't. And you see back here, this is the post office. So when I do the day audit out here, it's kind of nice. It's another property over there. I can basically come through this public access area at the city hall beside it. I'm in their parking lot and get all of everything in the back here, it looks like. And there's also, it looks like another access street, public street, that is around the back of the building here. So they got it fenced off and barbed wire, pretty much like all post offices in the back, but keep hearing somebody, so. This must be like a extra parking for all the city vehicles and fire inspectors and everybody. Customer billing services, code compliance. Every vehicle's got a different name on it. DCD Planning Division. Keep hearing noise over here at the post office. There's somebody back here doing something. Squirrel. See if I catch their attention, and if I get their attention, we'll see if they have a problem with me recording them from a public area. Probably wouldn't expect it out here on Thanksgiving. I don't think any of them is expecting me today. Yeah, this is the back of the post office here. Employee pulling in. It's over at the post office. He caught a glance of me. I think we'll go back this way. I'm gonna continue around the back of the building here eventually. I just checking out this public servant that pulled up in the back of the post office here. I think it's a public servant. I hope so. Came through the back employee gate. So far, I've been on site for over 5 minutes. Haven't had any issues. Oh, so nice. He opened the door for his lady. Well, that would suck having to come to the post. I never think about that. You know, there's somebody there working on a holiday. That sucks. And guys, we're out here at the Cape Coral City Hall on Thanksgiving Day. I'm gonna check this out, and it's kind of all pretty much, there's a bunch of public servant buildings over here. So I've been out here before, and the night and day. The daytime didn't go so good at the police department. I'm gonna check it out here in a little bit, but like I said, being Thanksgiving, I doubt there's gonna be anybody in the lobby. It's gonna be like one of my night audits out there where, you know, nobody is in there. Yeah, that's that trespass sign I was telling you guys about. Or an authorized person, you know, I guess a police or whatever can tell you. Cape Coral police officers are authorized to advise any person to leave these premises. Failure to leave the premises after being instructed will result in an arrest for trespass. Florida statute sections 81008, 81009. It's good to know. I've been out here in the day, and I know I've had officers, I haven't had contact, but I've had officers checking me out as far as, you know, walking around out here in the daytime. They never even got out of their vehicles. They were just looking. Probably waiting for me. I didn't go inside that day. It was, for some reason that day it was like really slammed here. There was a lot of people than normal. So I don't know if there was some voting thing going on, or you know, some kind of renewal for taxes or whatever. Yeah, try to get. I wanted to get out here today when it wasn't open anyway, so you guys could see the building a little better. Pretty much just been walking down the hallways on the outside of this building. It's a pretty cool building though. It's like long. Pretty much keep an eye on all my surroundings too when I'm filming, so if the camera goes off in a weird direction, it's chances are I'm looking at somebody. But they, you know, I keep an eye on the surroundings because, you know, the officers are always sneaky. What's up, High Desert Community Watch? How you doing? Happy Thanksgiving. Appreciate you joining. Yeah, I figured I'd come back out here. I knew this place was, you know, it's a holiday, so I knew it was going to be closed. So I'm doing that so I can kind of get my bearings down a little bit better on this one. This is Cape Coral City Hall. Cape Coral Police Department is across the street. Last daytime audit I had out there, they failed big time. So public servant in there. So we will. I seen a car. There is an officer pulling into the parking lot. Can't really see him across the street, so I'm gonna assume hopefully I'll have some contact over there at the police department. They got a problem. So just gonna work my way back out this property here. This is like a huge property. No, they're smoking. Man, this place is loaded with cameras. This place ain't no joke. That's awesome. Yeah, I try to do that too. Everybody that's pretty much, I'm still new at it, so getting started, I always do this. I try to do the shout outs for everybody that, every one of my, that's subscribed or that I'm subscribed to for sure. It's just getting it out there, it just feels more safer having a lot of people watching it for sure. Needs to be more of us. Tell you what, you didn't catch that. I don't know if you catched it yet, but I think it was from an older date. But James Freeman, his upload last night or yesterday with Eric Brandt. I don't know if you've watched it yet. It was awesome. Eric ain't no joke, man. I've never seen nobody cuss out the officer and his family and everything he can think of and not be strapped up with some handcuffs. But that was an awesome. I think it was like 8 or 10 minutes. And then if you go to Eric Brandt's channel, I think there's the full 13 or 14 minute one. You can kind of see where it cuts off at the end. Yeah, Eric's awesome. It's another one of the people that, it's like you can watch his videos, and if you're not motivated to go out and doing the audits, watch his video and you'll get really motivated. Pretty much everybody on here I've watched, it's like I'll watch any of these and I get motivated. Now earlier, before I started the recording, I did see a fire emergency rescue vehicle. This vehicle is coming across the street now and turning. I'm assuming, because he was checking me out when I walked on the property, creeping by, I'm assuming he's probably called the police, or he went over to, because he just pulled out of the police department. He went a whole different way when I got here, and now there's an officer over there. So hopefully that officer has already told him he's just filming, no problem. Yeah, this is a nice little nook over here. There's post offices and DMVs and courthouses, and there's so many things I want to go in the daytime on when they're open. There's Southwest Florida Accountability. He's getting pretty new and getting started too, and I think when he gets back, I think he said last night he'd be back next week. We're gonna go out and team it up for the first time and hit all these areas in the daytime when they're open, because there's so much out here. So luckily the police department's just right here, so they won't have far to respond. I do see the vehicle still sitting over in the parking lot. I think the officer is still in the vehicle. Nice dirt bike. I've never really talked to many of these day officers out here. The day that I came out here, it was a public servant that was telling me to get out of the lobby, or I didn't have the right. Police haven't actually said anything to me in Cape Coral. A hi, bye, or nothing. Oh, that's cool. I appreciate that. Absolutely, man. Yeah, there's always a time, especially being new at this, I'll sit back and I'll go, damn, I wonder if I can actually do this or do that, or video tricks or whatever on the live feeds. That's awesome. I appreciate that, because I definitely will, for sure. Woo! Warming up out here. We got down in the 50s last night. It's craziness. Oh, yeah. It's the visitor parking here for the Cape Coral Police Department. Tell if this officer's in his vehicle, but I'll know here in a second. It's always that little gray car over there. Must be like a 24/7 dispatcher. So yeah, the officer's not in the vehicle. It's inside the building. He's probably looking at me through the windows. So let's see if he thinks I'm suspicious or whatever. I'm not gonna go in that lobby right off. I know it's open because I seen this officer in front of me coming out. So let's see if they respect my right out here now that I see two cops. That clock is always awesome. It's pretty cool. Pretty nice. Officer came by and waved. See, yeah, like I said out here, the public servant was the one that had the issue last time on the daytime when they were open. And I think they've all been really instructed because the cops out here, they wave and shit on the camera, and it's like, it's weird. They're so nice. But that don't mean he thinks that I'm like a suspect or something. So I've seen a lot of traffic. Maybe it's like a shift change. This will be awesome. Yeah, these officers have been totally respectable. And the news portion of Cape Coral, like the crime rate and stuff, you don't really see too much on Cape Coral Police. You see a lot of crime stuff on the Fort Myers Police, but they've changed it up quite a bit. And then you see where I was last night in Charlotte County. They got like the worst record out there in the news, and the new police chiefs like every few years. I was at Punta Gorda Police Department, and I had at least 4 officers out there, officers that were on site, but they didn't contact me at all. They didn't wave, they didn't say hi. I had no contact whatsoever with them. So I thought I heard a vehicle in there idling. Sorry guys, they got like this little gap on the fence here where you can actually look in. It's kind of cool. Pretty neat. But yeah, this is the back part of the Cape Coral Police Department. You can actually, got a nice little fence here. I think a couple videos back when I did a night out here, I had just got my selfie stick and I extended it over the fence. So there is some footage of what's, the parking lot is back here. Don't have to worry about that. I already got that part of the property. I am wearing a body cam as well. That's recording in 1080p or 720. Most of it I'm going to do at 1080. So go down here, it seems like a long sidewalk, but it's got the dual fence opening down here. So I want to definitely check that out as well. But they, I've pretty much, the Cape Coral hasn't had any audits or auditors in the past, so I've done this police station several times just to get the point across that we're out here. Even if it's just the same person, they know I'm going to be out here. And I keep up on all the news with these people. So far, I've done a cop watch on the Cape Coral Police as well, and they respected it that night too. It's just, like going into the post office, basically. It's those employees, that side of the public servants that missed that in class or didn't get, the government failed to give them the education, which I truly believe it's the government's fault. You think if you're hiring them as a public servant or whatever, by now, they go over all that information over and over and probably offer, training. So, or they don't, and that's why we have the issues. But obviously this city does. So, not going to be here much longer, depending on what they actually say in the front, or if they say anything. That officer comes out, because I know that he wasn't here earlier. And I'm sure the guy that went by and waved at me radioed it, hey, the guy's out here recording, comb your hair. Yeah, it's weird. I might do some audits tonight, but I tried to get out before I started eating all the damn turkey today. I just eat that stuff and want to go to sleep. It's a good workout. Yeah, I'm guessing everybody's eating turkey or spending time with the family right now. Catch the video later on. But I definitely really, really appreciate you, High Desert, definitely for being on here for me live. Mrs. AOF, she's doing all the cooking today. So that tells me why she's not on here. I have no problem. Oh, here we go. Guy in the road. Maybe this guy is telling him I was. Well, it may not be. Every time I say I'm going to get out of here quick, boom. Never works that way. Hey. The Samsungs are nice, but they suck when they zoom in, that's for sure. You want to see how quick this clears up? The more they see me getting closer, it's going to be like cockroaches with the lights cutting on. Watch this. I don't know what's up with the guy in the red shirt. I'm guessing he lives around here somewhere and went over here and told him I was recording. Guaranteed it. Yeah, he's out here jogging, and he had to tell the police I was out here recording. It's okay. I understand the public side of it. They don't really know too much. I don't know if you guys just heard that, but they made their siren noise to basically make themselves popular. Because even if you don't talk to me, I consider that chirp in your vehicle a form of you communicating with me, and opens it up to me asking you what your name and badge is. So we'll see how this guy goes here.
How you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Pretty good. Have a good Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah. You guys having a good one?
Trying to.
Cool.
1 hour at a time.
Yeah, I know, right? Are y'all actually open today, or it's just?
The police department, man. When do we close?
I know. Well, you know, a lot of lobbies are locked down at night, but you guys actually leave it open, which is cool.
Just safe station.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like that.
All right, man.
Cool. Well, have a good. You too, bud. Thanks. I don't know if you noticed, that guy had shooting glasses on. Hey, how you doing?
Water?
Oh, I'm good. I appreciate you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for that. Offer me a water. I guess they're giving thanks and trying to give auditors water out here. That's a first. Oh, when Vondra, I know you're gonna watch this video. When Vondra watches the video, she's gonna be like, I can't believe how lucky he is. She's calling me one of the luckiest auditors out here, which it's very true. Like somebody's beating on the damn fence over there. Police parking lot. But I also am, guys, streaming with the Eastern Kentucky Accountability. Don't know if I lost you or not. I'm just now seeing I lost you, High Desert, right after the much respect on both sides. Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely, if you get a 239 area code, a text or something, that number, that's me. I'll let you know. I'll shoot you a text today. Hope appreciate you there, Eastern Kentucky Accountability. Got some pretty awesome videos too. You know, you got all these auditors. It's not disrespecting or nothing, but a lot of them are like, you know, California, because it's all LAPD and all that. That's like a gold mine there for auditors. But the southeast, you know, us Georgia and Texas and Southwest U.S., you know, especially down here in Florida, there needs to be more auditors for sure. And a nice little pond out here. I love that southern moss in the trees. I grew up pretty much. I grew up out of Charleston, South Carolina, or Summerville, South Carolina, outside of Charleston. So this stuff here is like going down to Savannah and stuff. You got all that moss and history. Stuff's old. And they got their, I don't know, fishing or swimming. Man. I got a bunch of iguanas down here too. I passed two of them on the way here was a baby one and like one that was about 6 foot. They looked like alligators. Scared the hell out of me because that thing under his neck, that little fin came out. He was checking me out. Check, 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 check. All right, there goes that. These officers are kind of hanging around the building, but you know, to me, that's normal. I mean, you know, you're protecting your property, you're protecting this property. Actually, he's protecting our property here at the police station, and we can, and he's respecting. But yeah, I know, you know, a lot of these videos, I do a lot of multiple reshoots on these sites. It's not a real big area with a lot of police stations, but like I said, I started out with this a few weeks back, getting better with the camera shoots and stuff now. Looks like the other officer went across the street over there. I can't tell if that's the one that offered me the water or not. Sitting over there in that parking lot that we started at over at the city hall. And none of their vehicles, they don't have that gang symbol blue line across it. I haven't seen any of their vehicles. It's like a lot of the Florida vehicles. I've seen them on some of the sheriff ones. Yeah, I guess I must be the talk today. Sorry about the zoom there. I don't know if that's the same two ones that talked to me or not. They're sitting back over there, city hall, checking me out. Knocks the feed off and it presses the button on the side of the phone. Yeah, it's almost like they're trying to attempt to do the blue line gang symbol. You see how it's got the little swerve, like the Nike check mark, and then it gets smaller. I've never actually been up. I've recorded some of these vehicles, but I've never really seen what we pay for here. Our money actually goes pretty good here on the police department that they take from us because the vehicles are really nice. I think I can actually hear the CB in there. Yeah, 1096. There's a guy out there recording your vehicle. I tell you, every time I see their vehicles, though, they're really nice. They're always clean. You know, whoever does the maintenance on them, they do great jobs. Brakes are nice and shiny. I've never seen calibers that shiny. It looks like a 2017 or 2018 model. It's pretty sweet. So that's the little sensor on the dash there that gets you from speeding or whatever. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it. The lights on top, little thin strip bars. This thing lights up like a Christmas tree when it goes off. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm in eyes view right now of the two officers across the street. I'm guessing whoever this vehicle is, because they don't leave their vehicles out front here when they're not here. I do know that. Their policy is they have to lock them at that gate in the back. So, I think it's hilarious though, that guy that was in the red shirt that was jogging. Snitches get stitches, dude. Remember that. I'm not saying I'm gonna give him stitches, but people like that get stitches off of snitching. It's just there's this, you know, I got a camera on. What the hell else am I doing? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just craziness. Still got those two officers in the distance checking me. I thought I heard a siren. We've also over here, like I said, it's a really big public facility area. So over there is the fire department, and then there's like another substation behind that building there that has it pretty much all fire and rescue, which I don't mess with. I'll politely remind them if they say anything about me filming, but I really am not going to get, I don't really film the fire or rescue. This looks pretty good in the daytime. In the night, you can see it pretty good, but when this light in the ground cuts on, it kind of puts out a lot of glare on it. And also this area, the sign that's right up behind here, I'm guessing that this sign right here was here when they first built it, and the statue here came afterwards, because you really can't read any of the writing unless you get off to the side of it. It's a nice little speech, and so far they've been honoring this little paragraph on here. I tell you what, though, I mean, their code here. They must give them some hellacious training here, because I haven't. These guys have been awesome. Hey, there you are, Vondra. Happy Thanksgiving. So to catch you up, I haven't had contact out here yet, but actually, yes, I have had contact. I had 2 officers here about 5 minutes ago pull up, ask me how I was doing, and happy Thanksgiving, and offered me a water, the first water. And I was saying in the video, if Vondra watches this, she's gonna be like, he is so lucky. Because I mean, I guess I'm just a lucky auditor. I know they're not open today. The officer told me they weren't, but I asked him about the lobby, always being open at night, and he said that it's a safe space. I'm like, well, I wish the other police departments think that way. With the exception of the Lee County one I did out on 6 Mile Cypress, their lobby was open. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I think their lobby. Did I go in that lobby? No, I didn't go in that lobby. I went in the one last night. I've been to so many damn places I can't even remember. And then you're here after hours. I don't think it's like one of them doors there with the writing on it. That one you can actually get in 24/7. Yes. I mean, now, granted, I wouldn't feel right if they weren't sitting off in the other ones moved now, but they're checking me out ever since I've been on the property. But I mean, that's part of being a police officer. Part of your job description is any kind of suspicious activity. Even if I'm out here with a camera, I'm still on the property recording it. So I have no problem with you watching me. But if you're gonna keep being cool like that, I definitely don't have no problems. I want to get a tour of this place, and this is the only one that I've had contact on, and they haven't offered me an actual tour, because they got these really cool camera with this really cool clock. I don't know how it's on the video, but this thing is huge. It's very huge. Yeah, I think they're getting closer to me now, knowing that I'm going towards the lobby. So walking into the Cape Coral Police Department lobby. Everybody's watched the other videos out here. I've been in here before. Last time I was out here in the daytime, I had a public servant that worked in here that wasn't an officer that told me that I could not film in here. And I said it was a public area, and she was like, well, actually, no, it's not. So we educated her. She went to the back, told them they could come out and, eject me if they wanted. And she came out a different door and didn't say a word. And had an officer come out that was just kind of hanging out. Nobody had said nothing though. But yeah, there was, somebody behind the counter that was giving me the finger to get out, and that lady. But I'm pretty sure they've been educated now, so I'm really, really eager to get out here like very soon in the daytime to when they're open. For sure, because I think they really like me here. I really do. I love this mural on the wall. The reflection kills it though. I'm trying to get a good angle of it. Now my body cam may actually have a better picture. I'm gonna upload that later. Hey, how you doing? Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. You're not having turkey today?
I'm working on it. I'm still cooking, man.
Yeah,
About 2 or 3 o'clock. I don't know if that was just to me it was being nice, but I don't know if that was like a sarcastic phrase. He just said, you're not going to have any turkey today, and then he kind of mumbled something about we're out here filming. So to me, if I want to sit out here and film on any damn day, I'm going to do it. See, every time I end up saying they love me or it's going great, something happens. I said that last time I came out here and that lady had a problem. And she was, if you remember, it was this last window right here. She pretty much was just, doing her finger and low, and she kept running back over this way and hiding. I'm like, I don't understand why you would do that. But yeah, the body, sorry, it dropped off. The body cam footage that I used last night, it worked, it was great. But what had happened is you can see where I got it now. I got it down here on my waist. Having it up here is the worst idea with a selfie stick because your elbows and arms will block that thing. So half of the video I got, and I could barely hear it. So I gotta figure out something. I think that being it's in a waterproof case that blocked my audio out, or buffed it a little. So I'm not gonna upload that one, but this one today, I've made sure I've kept my hands away from it, and I've got it in an angle that I like to where this angle will basically go up their nose holes, and we can see if they're before the officer talks to us, we can see if their nose holes are clean and free of any substances. You know, I really want to do it. It's a lobby area, and I'm not really sure. It doesn't say I can't enter, but I know there's a second and third floor in here. So, yeah, I would imagine going through there, it's going to take me upstairs, and there's an elevator. But I don't know how my feed, if we can do it live out here. So, like I was saying earlier, Southwest Florida Accountability, if you haven't subscribed to them, subscribe to them, set up your notifications at least. And when the next time we come up, which would be next week, I'm gonna imagine, we're pretty much in agreement that we're gonna come out here together for I don't know how long, and we're gonna do every public property over here as a daytime audit for the City Hall, DMV, this police station, which is 3 or 4 floors that it looks like I haven't, let me go back over to the elevator. I don't remember seeing any kind of directory thing. And the public City Hall, which has the threatening sign of, you know, the officers, if they ask you once, you gotta go, or they can just trespass you. But the whole trick is when you look that up online, they at least have to ask you nicely to leave. If they don't, you know, it's on them. They're being recorded. It's like, good luck with that, dude, you know? I appreciate everybody coming on and taking time out of their Thanksgiving and watching this live feed, for sure. At very first, the high, again, another one, High Desk Community Watch News Network, Eastern Kentucky Accountability. If you haven't subscribed to those guys, you know, check their channels out. So I would recommend subscribing to them too. They're out here doing the same thing. You know, we all need to take care of each other. To me, it's not about another subscriber. To me, it's about another live viewer that's helping us out here. Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, this place is, yeah, these windows over here going up the side of the building, I'm gonna imagine that's part of that stairwell that I seen inside, and you can come out right there, I think. So that might be my option if I'm gonna attempt to do a live feed. But like I said, if my live's messing up, or Southwest Florida Accountability's the live feed is messing up, you can bounce back and forth on both the feeds that day when we're doing it, because we're both gonna try to be live. But even, you know, if the live feed goes out, I got the body cam. So like I said, you seen where I put it, went down towards my waist. So if they really make me mad, I can just thrust my hips at them and my camera will look kind of funny, like I'm camera humping their face. Probably next week. I don't remember. I know last night we were on that Punta Gorda police feed. I know you were on there, Bondra, and I think he had said, I was asking him like when he's going to be back, and he had said something about next week or Monday or Tuesday or something. So, and he's out of town. I believe he said he was up in North Carolina for the holiday. So yeah, when he comes back, I'm ready. And then in about 4, I think he said it was next month, that 4 or 5 of us were going to be at, so they call it Freedom's channel in Port Charlotte or Charlotte County, because he's got a hearing on trespassing or whatever. So more of us there. I'm going to try to be there and record everything that I possibly can. Oh yeah, I hope it goes good for you in the hospital. Seriously. But will they not let you bring your phone in there? I mean, are you going to be admitted to the hospital, like staying in there for like a couple weeks, or you get to come home right away? I'm not going to go all the way around the back of this place again, guys, because we already pretty much know what it looks like. Just when I know an officer was over here earlier, so let's see if he's still chilling back here. Yeah. Well, either way, whenever you get home, sucks you won't be live. We'll be missing you on the live feeds, but hope you get better. Get a hold of your phone and start watching some live feeds. You know, it says do not enter here. Oh, so 5 days. Wow. That's awesome. That is so awesome. So awesome. I hope it goes really good for you too. Nice and safe. That's how I feel. Like right now, I thought I was gonna get to where I couldn't walk, and you know, this nerve kills you. You know, when you get a pinched nerve and that, you know, that disc pinching it. Oh, and it's just one. I've seen people with 3 or 4 of them. I don't even know how they're even walking. Well, I know how they're walking, and it's just multiple drugs. But yeah, they're real quick down here to put you on Percocet or Vicodin, which, you know, I don't mind once in a while. It is an awesome feeling, but that's the scary part about that stuff. It just, I'd rather not get mixed up in those things. It pretty much will. It'll ruin your life, and it's like you don't even have to let it. It's gonna take it over anyway. Yeah, same here. Just seems like I'm taking 800, you know, a couple 800 milligram ibuprofens and stuffing 3 or 4 10 milligram Percocets down my throat even to walk. And now I will say, I don't know if you've tried it or if it's, I don't. Missouri is weird on some of their head shop laws. I've been there, but a smoke shop, instead of saying head shop, smoke shop. It has Kratom. What's up, Southwest Florida Accountability? Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for being here. Man, we were just talking about you. I think I'm trying to get it all worked up, man. You're getting us set up to where they're going to know that we're out here. Hopefully next week we come out here and do 2 feeds. Tear them up. All these public areas and cultural. Yeah, Kratom. I use Kratom too. That's what got me off the Percocets and Vicodin, and I didn't have no withdrawals. PNP News, welcome. Happy Thanksgiving. The Kratom, yeah, I know there's different kinds, but I get the ones that are in there very expensive. They have a 2-pack, a 3-pack, and a 5-pack of OPMS gold brand Kratom. And that OPMS, holy hell. Well, it's like the highest strain of it, like whatever the concentrate basically. And you know, I can take probably no more than 3 of those a day, but it gives you a very similar feeling to the other pain meds with opiates, but you have no withdrawals. You know, like after getting off the medicine, you're not puking or nothing. You may feel down that day after, but it's usually just for 1 day. And it'll help you get off of opiates. And of course the government is trying to outlaw it down here too, and they're trying to make it and pull it and ban it because they know it works, and the government can't take your money on it other than the tax they collect. So yeah, if you haven't tried the Kratom, the OPMS one is awesome. Yeah, I've heard that too. Like some people say it hurts their stomach and stuff, but it all depends on you. You can get salmonella poisoning on that shit too. You got to be real careful. But that's why I've stuck with OPMS. They've been around for the longest time, and they pretty much it's like a cold water extraction process to where they make these pills. The pills are kind of big and hard to swallow. They're gel caps. But I swear to God, you take one of those, I think the comparison is taking like 10 of the regular Kratoms, 10 or 15 of the regular Kratom capsules compared to the OPMS gold. Now the OPMS has a silver one, but again, if you get those, it's like taking 10 at once compared to the 1 pill that the gold is. But they run like 20 bucks up to 60 bucks for 5 damn pills. The lowest I've seen it's like 50 bucks, 40 bucks. It's ridiculous. But you're not taking them all day like Percocets and stuff and having to keep the buzz or keep the pain away. So if you haven't tried it, I'd recommend it. And if it did hurt your stomach, that, you know, it could just be a funky brand you got. There's so many of them out there. And if you don't know, if they, you know, they're going to tell you what they're promoting. Yeah, it's a stupid thing. Yeah, oh yeah, I've had the shot. Oh my God. I don't know if you've ever had the shot of the OPMS Gold. Oh, it's so nasty. It's like in a little baby test tube. It's like taking a shot. It's like it's some kind of liquor in there because my breath smells like tequila or whatever afterwards. It's like brown. It's so nasty. So nasty. Ugh, I can taste it now thinking about it. But it works. If you chase it, I was trying to chase it with Mountain Dew and Gatorade, and if you chase it, it works instantly. You get that warm feeling in your chest and your belly, you know, that little tingly feeling, and you just get a burst of energy. And the main thing is the pain goes away. Sometimes fully it'll go away. But I do notice that, you know, you have problems walking when you don't take one the next day. So I know it works. All right. I'm guessing that it's been about 20 minutes, 15 minutes since I've had the last officer contact out here. Almost 20 minutes. And nobody's came back around. They're not hiding over in the parking lots anymore. I'd love to know where that guy in that red shirt came from that was jogging, because I know he was talking about me. So, oh, he come flying out of there. But yeah, you can see they got a nice little camera like way up there too. Oh, there goes my buddy. He's getting it. He must be going to a call. Somebody's back there because I hear it. I had contact about 20 minutes ago. It was pretty much, it was actually positive contact. They actually came out, pulled up beside me on the road here. I think there was a guy jogging or whatever, and he was telling them I was recording out here. And he got, there was 2 officers out here, and they waved, and the first officer came up, waved, asked me how I was doing, said Happy Thanksgiving. We didn't even get out of the vehicle and didn't ask me what I was doing or nothing. And then the one behind him, he had a water. One of those had a water in their hand. They were like, "You want a water? Well, Happy Thanksgiving." They didn't say anything about what I was doing or recording or anything. You think by now, as many times as I've been out here, that, you know, that either I'm just really lucky or they definitely know for sure that we're out here auditing. Or at least I'm here auditing this place. So keep hearing the gate is why I'm walking back over here. And an employee vehicle coming out. So how that goes. It's probably like a personal vehicle. Comes out over this gate. Oh, too busy watching his damn vehicle. Trying to hurry up, guys. I never get the gate caught open. I'm glad I didn't eat yet. I'd be puking. Yeah, that's what I should have said. I don't need water. You got a Red Bull, or can you get me like a turkey sandwich or something? I don't know. It's not, like I said, some of those, I see that a lot with auditors out there. And I'm not really trying to bait the police, or I'm not trying to come off and be a dick. I'm still trying to be a decent, respectable human being out here in the public. So as far as how I talk to them, you get what you give. That's when my respect level will change. And luckily, I'm just being lucky, I haven't had to do that yet. I got a little cocky with the lady here in the lobby one day, but I didn't have to get real bad and educate her really hard on it. So there's a residential neighborhood out here around this place. So I'm kind of digging that because the people out here, why this phone keeps zooming in on me like that? Sorry if it keeps zooming in and out on you guys. I don't know what's going on with it. But yeah, I'm heading back towards the front of the building again. And if I see anything or hear anything, yeah, see, that's me. I don't want to create the confrontation like I've seen guys do. It's like, just because you're not getting contact with the police, or they're not getting pissy with you and asking for your ID, that doesn't mean you got to be a dick to try to get them to do that. You know, you ain't got to cuss them out. You can. It's part of your, your Constitution, your amendments. But it's like, I'm not, that I don't do that in the public when I'm going out, say, to Walmart or shopping. I don't just approach people like that. Yeah. It's like, you can tell the people that are actually the auditors that are out here educating people, and then you got the auditors that you can tell there's dollar signs. You know what I mean? Exactly. Public opinion is very important. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. You get what you give, and it works both ways. And I'm sure, you don't really have to look for it. It's gonna happen. But right now I'm just lucky. But I'm sure Southwest Florida accountability, I'm sure once we hit that post office, it's gonna be awesome. And that DMV building over there, it's gonna be even better. And but the good, the cool thing about it is I've done so many of these audits here at the police station, so that when they do get the call, it shouldn't be really a surprise. You know what I mean? They shouldn't. You know what? They shouldn't be able to. They shouldn't even come up and say anything. They'll probably come look at us and ask us how we're doing. But the cops have been cool so far. Well, that cop watch I did, I don't know if we're talking. I don't know how many female officers they have out here, but the cop watch I did was it about a week ago or so. Now the video, the cover of it's got the blue lights as the beginning thumbnail I took for it, and there was a lady at that one, and she did not like me. She didn't. Nobody said nothing, but you could tell she did not like that camera. I bet you that's the one. Yeah, absolutely. I definitely don't want to be beat up or raped or thrown into prison or whatever. You know what I mean? Over just out doing my First Amendment right. Should never happen that way. I can't tell if it's a resident pulled into the parking lot here or an officer. Can't really tell. There's a car right here that pulled in. There's the building up there. Another guy pull in. It's kind of weird. I got a feeling these people were watching me come out here. Oh, they probably were meeting each other for a Craigslist sale or something. Won't keep them on the camera. Oh, it's almost turkey time. I know Mrs. AOF on here. Would you say 2 o'clock? Need to be home before 2? Yeah, it almost looks like when you buy something off of Let Go or Offer Up or something. I think that's actually a good idea. I usually meet like in a Walmart parking lot. You never invite the people to your house that you're selling something off of Craigslist or whatever. You know what I mean? you know? So that's a good spot. The lady's just like, yeah, I'll sell this to you, but I was totally wrong. Yeah, I'm not going to record that, guys. It's actually, it looks like the wife and an ex-husband or ex-wife, and they're giving the kid up. Yeah, he's trading the kid. I guess the kid's going with the dad for the day. Yeah, it's one of them divorced couple things. You know, again, until they actually say something to me, I won't say nothing to them. Not here to really film people's problems. If I was, then I'd be calling my channel like Jerry Springer 2 or something. All right, so we're gonna check one more final tour of this lobby here on a nice little Thanksgiving special here for you guys. I haven't been on the feed in a while, so I don't know if anybody. I'll make that curfew. Trust me. She done made the deviled eggs, so I've already been eating the damn deviled egg. I already had 4 of them this morning. In my household, it's just me and one of my sons that eat the deviled eggs. I got two little boys there at the house, and we actually did all the Christmas decorations yesterday, and I put up these really cool rope lights that are flat. It was just awesome. So now our house looks like our apartment looks like an arcade or a casino from the outside. I really wish I could see in this thing. I can see my pretty face. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that is back there. I thought it was behind me because it's the exit sign, but that's in the hallway there. Sweet. Oh, you know it. Especially when you eat deviled eggs and you have a bowl of cereal and milk. Yeah, she's probably gonna be making me sleep, and one of us is gonna be sleeping on the couch later. Because me and milk, ooh. I could do an audit one day and have a bowl of cereal before I come out, and then I can give you guys some fart sounds on here, or I can wait for an officer to say something, ask me my name, and I can just go, that would be cool. They would actually get my name and the smell, and my scent. Starting to sound a I'm not actually going to go up the elevator. I was just curious if it was activated, because this is like a 3 or 4 story place, and I know there's other places upstairs, but I just wanted to see if there was anything in a directory in the elevator. I don't want to go in it because I don't want to lose you guys. There's a nice camera in here though. Yeah, there's no directory, but I don't know where that stuff goes, and so. When we come out here, Southwest Florida Accountability, probably need to remind each other to ask about that the multiple floors here at the police department, because I would love to get up there and record. Yeah, that's what's going on over there. Just give you a quick flash. They're just trading out the kid. So yeah, I definitely want to check out everything else out here. So, I think we're gonna work our way off the property now, and I love PNP News. Yeah, a lot of you guys, you're up there. It's like my top 10. It got me. I had to watch you guys' stuff before, the actual me going out here and getting the balls to do these audits. Because I tell you, those first few days, it scares the shit out of you. You don't know if you're going to get arrested or what. It's just not a good feeling in your stomach. And then on top of that, you're shaking, and you're trying not to shake the camera, because when you do have contact, your adrenaline will go up. So, but after about a week or doing about 10 or 15 of these recordings, you get used to it. You just feel more natural. Not saying I'm perfect at these, but not doing too bad. I hope so. We'd love to see, yeah, man. I want to see if you see some new audits from you there. It's too bad more people aren't down here in South Florida with me. I would love to. Oh, you see this guy here in the red shirt here? If you watched I don't know, there's something going on with my Zoom, guys, but this guy right here that's walking and jogging was telling the police earlier. I'm assuming he was telling them that I was out here filming. And then that's when they approached me in the vehicles and said, hey, would you like some water and happy Thanksgiving? They were just nice as they could be. But that would be this guy. Maybe he didn't like the answer that they gave him. So he's gonna go in there and see if anybody's in there and be like, hey, this guy's out here recording. Nope, that door ain't gonna work. Oh, that door's open tonight. Well, I didn't know that door was unlocked in the day. He must work there or something, because he went in and went right over to that stairwell that I was showing y'all. Huh. He's just dressed in regular clothes and stuff, so he must be doing some fitness. So I am going to pass, even though they weren't open. Yeah, definitely. Happy Thanksgiving, PP News or PNP News. Definitely appreciate you coming on here. For sure. You have a good rest of your Thanksgiving, bud. So I'm gonna basically continue the live feed here, probably just for a few more minutes, guys. I try to do that when that's a good idea. When you're just because you're done filming in the police department, don't cut it off. Because as soon as you walk down the road, you want to have video proof that they're stalking you and following you, so you could file charges on them for stalking or harassment. It's not stuff that I look for or look to do, but if it's gonna happen, I'm gonna have full video proof of it, HD and everything. Yeah, I'm loving this little Vivitar camera, body cam, or I turned it into a body cam. I'm loving it. I got it last night. I'm stuck in the middle of the road, and the video came out great, other than me forgetting it was on my chest and sticking my hands, my selfie stick in front of it while I was recording. Like, damn it. But I've been out here straight hour on it right now, and I bought the chesty piece for the GoPro where you could wrap it around your chest, but you can actually take the armbands off and slide it down like around your waist. So you can either call it a belly cam or your crotch cam. So you'll be getting a crotch cam sooner or later. It should be pretty awesome. You know what's cool though is if I do stick it down there around my crotch, then it's like I could ask the officer, "Why are you looking at my crotch, sir? I'm feeling violated, sir. Stop looking at my crotch." All right, so yeah, that area that I was at, these will be the areas where hopefully we'll do all in one day. Yeah, don't point it the wrong way. It'll probably look funny though if I'm thrusting my hips at them. It'll move the camera closer and in and out of their face, so I can make it look really funny. I got it around my belly area right now, which I'm skinny. This is basically I had to really tighten it up. It's like I'm wearing two belts. We got a lot of old ass trees out here too. These are the kind of trees, kid. These huge branches. I would just climb the hell out of these things. Kids don't do that no more. But this is the city hall, and this is the only property I've seen with this little sign over here. I know you've seen about trespassing, and it has to be a Cape Coral Police. If they ask you to leave, you have to leave and obey their command on the very first command. And if not, they can trespass you. It could lead to an arrest, but it can lead in an arrest for trespass. And that's under, I did one of these earlier. That's under Florida statutes sections 810.08 and 810-09 is what they're saying. Didn't see it on the cam, but one of the officers, it was, I think, offered me the water or something earlier, was behind me a second ago, but he turned a different direction and just took off. He's just like, oh, okay, he's gone. But yeah, this whole property here, it's going to take us a minute to do it because it's 2 floors. I'm not sure where we can go. There's even a little cafe and a little lunch place over here. So we'll have to remember to bring us a few dollars over here and buy something, and it gives us another excuse of being on the property other than First Amendment right. And there's a fire headquarters, which I don't really care too much about. So hey guys, I'm about to stop the video here and just trying to give you a preview, and as soon as I figure the Premiere thing out, I'm going to start putting those Premiere videos up to where you kind of know. And I don't want to put the Premiere up and say the direct place that I'm going is the only reason I haven't done it, because it just tells everybody in the police that you're coming, and of course they're going to be nice then. And that's the post office here. So, and we can do the inside and all that, and then over here at the city hall, you can walk in. I walked earlier in this video in the beginning, the first 10 minutes, I walked that whole parking lot. It's public. There's no sign saying you can't, and it goes behind the post office. So we'll have full view of all the entrances, cameras, all the mail vehicles in the back of the building through the fence. And there's also an opening where they come out, which I would love. That's one of the areas I want to hit real hard, is where the employees and everybody are leaving the parking lot coming through the fence. I learned that off Furry Potato. She would she stands there at them entrances and does it all day long and has an awesome laugh with it. That's the DMV building over there. It's like a gold mine for auditors out here, guys. Every bit of this road is public properties, government offices. That's a whole three-floor government building there. DMV, taxes. This is your post office. So most likely I'll be doing other recordings before that date next week, but I will let you guys know. Try to send the notifications out when me and Southwest Florida Accountability are going to get out here and double team it. So y'all have a good Thanksgiving. I really appreciate you guys coming on and watching, and stay safe out there and gobble gobble.